This is a horoscope prediction for today, Libra in love. Those people who have had the possibility of being born between September 23 and October 22 are from this zodiac sign. Romantic relationships play a fundamental role in the emotional stability of Libras. Having love problems destabilizes them in the whole of their lives. Dear Libra, today may be a good time for you to start with that change of life that you always promise yourself, but then you always postpone for another day. If you don't consider it seriously and convince yourself, you will never find the time. All those people who love you want you to get over that bad streak you're in. If you cannot cope with the situation alone, you can count on them. I know that many of you are very proud and do not want to ask for help, but sometimes things get complicated and it is necessary to turn to people. Do it without remorse because that's what friends and family are for. In love, I know that the times have not been good for Libra, but this is going to change very soon, according to the prediction of the zodiac sign. We often think. Love horoscope for single women. The Libra woman by nature is very perfectionist and demanding with herself and, in turn, with others. You set the bar so high when it comes to finding a partner that it is logical that it is so difficult for you to find someone who meets all your requirements. You should establish an order of priorities, but do not rule out anyone who does not comply with everything you want, or you will continue without a partner for a long time. You are not perfect, so neither can you pretend that the one you have by your side is. Free horoscope prediction for the Libra man. The Libra man by nature is a free soul who has a hard time following a routine and monotonous life. What you really like is living adventures and having an intense and unplanned life. That is why it is very difficult for you to maintain a stable relationship and be subject to the wishes of the couple. You do not have to feel bad, nor think that you are rare for it. Each one is as he is and he does not have to change if it does not harm anyone. That is why the only thing I suggest is that if you are fine as today's Libra horoscope and love for singles, it depends on what you are looking for, so it will go on this day. For example, if you are looking for love, it is likely that nothing in that aspect will come to fruition today. This does not mean that later it will. What's more, I would tell you that if you want, you have it close in time. I mean if you want, since it may be that you are not looking for love, but other types of relationships without sentimental complications. For the latter, it is not a bad day, but the horoscope tells you that all that glitters is not gold, and that you be careful with whom you interact on this day. There is no obvious danger of any evil, but you could be disappointed. There are times when it is better to live a life that offers you many beautiful things outside of love. If you have a partner, it is a fact that two wills are stronger than one. That is why love is lived as a couple. Two take care of each other, teach each other and accompany each other. If they insist on going their separate ways, their forces will be separated as well. To move forward together, we must out the person you are interested in. They just try to drive them away and discourage you. You have to toughen up so that this kind of talk doesn't hurt you. That person arouses a lot of envy, which is a sign that they are valuable, and you should preserve. You have a wrong image of the most outstanding member of your team. You should not confuse what you do yourself with what others do. Sometimes admiration or affection blinds us and makes us grant privileges that we should not grant. Each of the people in your charge deserves the same treatment. Today you must strengthen the furnace of your aura. All you have to do is get some stone related to your sign. An amethyst, a jade fragment or a quartz crystal. All in green. In this way, the link you have with your environment, with the lives that surround you, is strengthened. It is a fact that two wills are stronger than one. That is why love is lived as a couple. Two take care of each other, teach each other and accompany each other. If they insist on going their separate ways, their forces will also be separated. To move forward together, we must live completely together until we merge as a single entity. You have a wrong image of the most outstanding member of your team. You should not confuse what you do yourself with what others do. Sometimes admiration or affection. Each of the people in your charge deserves the same treatment. Today you must strengthen the furnace of your aura. All you have to do is get some stone related to your sign. An amethyst, a jade fragment or a quartz crystal. All in green. In this way, the link you have with your environment, with the lives that surround you, is strengthened. Advancing and ascending in this world is usually stressful. It is often like walking through quicksand. It can be done, but it's exhausting. It gives us the feeling that we are spending huge amounts of energy to take just a few steps in the right direction. Sometimes moving forward requires the last drop of our strength. However, from time to time, we put our feet on soft and easy ground, and everything seems to flow smoothly. As Venus, your ruling planet, moves into your neighbor Virgo, today is one of those days. Tip of the day. Every time they tell you that you can't do it, it's an invitation for you to do it. Lucky numbers for today: 2, 11, 16, 22, 30. Of the horoscope are divided into 3 decans according to the date of birth, and this is the specific prediction and advice of the Libra horoscope for each of them. First decan, September 23rd and October 2nd. Forget the past, a good stage begins. Get rid of prejudices and negativities. Second decan, October 3rd and 12th. You are in a period of preparation for the changes that are coming your way, but look inside yourself and discover what aspects you have to put on your side so that the long-awaited changes